In the heart of the African wilderness, where danger lurks around every corner, two formidable predators are about to cross paths. The majestic tiger, a symbol of raw power and hunting prowess, and the cunning hyena, a creature known for its intelligence, strategic thinking, and relentless scavenging abilities. The clash between these two titans promises to be nothing short of epic. Scene 1. Tiger's world. The tiger moves like a phantom through the tall grasses. His every step soundless, his every move precise and graceful. His golden eyes, sharp as daggers, pierce through the morning mist, scanning the horizon for any sign of prey. The tiger is the undisputed ruler of his domain, a solitary hunter whose presence is both revered and feared by the inhabitants of the jungle. With each step, he leaves behind a trail of crushed foliage, a silent testament to his passage. The tiger's world is one of solitude, of patiently waiting for the perfect moment to strike, of relying on his instincts and his prowess as a hunter. The rising sun filters through the dense canopy, painting dappled patterns on the forest floor, providing the tiger the perfect cover for his stealthy movements. He's a master of camouflage, his orange and black stripes blending seamlessly with the shadows and sunlight. His lithe and powerful frame allows him to navigate through the thick underbrush with ease, making him virtually invisible to any prey that might be grazing nearby. Suddenly, the tiger stops. His ears, finely tuned to the subtlest of sounds, had picked up a distant sound, a cackle that echoes through the trees. Intrigued, he pauses to listen intently, trying to decipher the meaning behind the strange call. The tiger, though a solitary creature, is not entirely oblivious to the presence of others. And this particular sound, carried on the wind, has piqued his curiosity. Could it be a challenge? A warning, or perhaps an invitation to an unknown, perhaps dangerous encounter? The tiger, ever cautious, decides to investigate further, his every sense alert, ready to face whatever or whoever has dared to disturb the tranquility of his domain. Scene 2. Hyena's world, not far from the tiger's domain. A different kind of energy is stirring under the cloak of darkness. A pack of hyenas, their laughter echoing ominously across the savannah, is preparing for their own nocturnal hunt. Their leader, a seasoned matriarch with scars that tell tales of battles fought and won, is guiding her clan towards a watering hole. These creatures, often underestimated and misunderstood, are renowned for their intelligence, their strategic thinking, and their sheer tenacity. They rely not on brute strength, but on numbers, cunning, and an unwavering determination to succeed. The night is their playground, and the open savanna provides the perfect hunting ground for these social predators. As the hyenas approach the watering hole, their senses, keen and attuned to the rhythms of the night, pick up the scent of prey. The air itself seems to crackle with anticipation as they close in on their target. With a combination of stealth and speed, the hyenas position themselves around their unsuspecting victim, ready to pounce. The leader gives a subtle signal, a slight twitch of her ear, and the attack begins. One by one, the hyenas make their move, their movements fluid and synchronized, a testament to their countless hours spent honing their hunting skills. The prey, sensing the danger, tries to flee, but it's too late. The hyenas, relentless and determined, have it surrounded. The hunt, swift and efficient, is over before long, and the hyenas feast on their hard-earned meal under the starlit sky, their laughter echoing across the plains, a celebration of their triumph as hunters. Scene 3. First encounter, as the first rays of sunlight begin to paint the sky. The tiger and the hyenas find themselves drawn to the same watering hole. The tiger, a creature of habit, quenches his thirst early in the morning, while the hyenas, after a night of hunting, come to drink and refresh themselves. At the watering hole, the atmosphere is charged with tension as the two predators meet. The tiger, with his muscled body and fierce expression, exudes an aura of raw power. His every movement is a study in controlled strength, each breath a reminder of the danger he represents. On the other side of the pool stand the hyenas, their lean, almost skeletal bodies, belying their immense strength and stamina. Their eyes, gleaming with intelligence, seem to study the tiger, assessing its strengths and weaknesses. The tiger, ever confident, does not back down. He stands his ground, his tail twitching slowly, a silent warning to the hyenas. The hyenas, unafraid, decide to test the tiger's resolve. One bold hyena takes a step forward, its gaze unwavering. The tiger responds with a low growl, a rumble in his chest that echoes the tension in the air. The hyenas, sensing the tiger's aggression, do not back down. They advance further, their laughter echoing around the watering hole, a mixture of challenge and taunt. The tiger's response is swift and decisive. With a sudden, powerful leap, he launches himself towards the advancing hyena. The hyena, startled by the tiger's speed, manages to scramble out of the way just in time, narrowly avoiding the tiger's razor-sharp claws. The tiger lands gracefully, his eyes fixed on his target. The hyenas, impressed by the tiger's agility and strength, maintain their distance, their laughter now laced with respect. Scene 4. The warning, the standoff at the watering hole, continues. The tiger and the hyenas locked in a silent battle of wills. The tiger, with his powerful presence, is a force to be reckoned with. The hyenas, though, are not intimidated. Their numbers, their stamina, and their strategic prowess make them a formidable opponent. As the minutes pass, the tension mounts. The tiger, impatient with the hyena's audacity, decides to send them a clear message. He lets out a roar, a deep, resonant sound that echoes through the jungle. A sound that carries not just a threat, but a warning. The roar reverberates around the watering hole, shaking the very foundations of the surrounding trees. The hyenas, though startled by the ferocity of the sound, do not retreat. Instead, they respond with their own cacophony of laughter and snarls, a sound that is both defiant and challenging. The tiger, unfazed by the hyena's response, maintains his aggressive stance. He paces restlessly, his muscles tensed, ready to strike. The hyenas, matching the tiger's energy, continue their mocking laughter and taunts, their eyes never leaving the tiger. The standoff becomes a game of nerves, each predator testing the other's resolve, each move watched intently by the other. The slightest misstep could be the difference between victory and defeat. And then one of the hyenas makes a move. It takes a step forward, slowly, cautiously, its eyes locked onto the tiger. The tiger reacts instantly. He springs into action, his body a blur of orange and black, his claws extended, ready to strike. The hyena, agile and quick, manages to dodge the tiger's initial attack, but the chase is on. The tiger, relentless, pursues the hyena, his growl echoing through the trees. The hyena, nimble and sure-footed, leads the tiger through the underbrush, using its knowledge of the terrain to evade the tiger's grasp. As the chase continues, the hyenas, seeing their comrade being targeted, join in. More hyenas enter the fray, their numbers overwhelming. The tiger, though powerful, finds himself surrounded, his every move watched, his every breath challenged. The balance of power seems to shift. The hyenas, working together, become a force to be reckoned with. To be continued in part 2. Please stay tuned for more exciting stories. Thank you for watching.